Welcome to this program as we share information, evidence-based information on cancer. This program is brought to you by the Pfebve Cancer Support charity, which was recently launched in 2025 in the UK. Today we'll be looking at conspiracy theories, the myth that exists within communities about cancer. Given that some of these conspiracy theories and myths contribute to high number of deaths in the world because people delay in seeking for early diagnosis. With cancer is no longer a death sentence. It can be treated if diagnosed early. So any delay in diagnosis can be fatal. So that's why it is important that whatever we discuss is evidence-based, and that we encourage our loved ones, members of the community, to observe various symptoms that may indicate that they have cancer, so that they can then visit their GPs or doctors to have it verified and have diagnosis early. One of the conspiracy theories that I've come across in the social media is from the BME, where some people think, well, cancer is for the Western world. In other words, cancer, it only attacks white people and not necessarily black people. Well, that's a dangerous conspiracy theory, because if you look at it, so many people are dying in Africa because of cancer, and mostly it's because of lack of access to medical help and support. Some of the countries may not be keeping statistics in terms of how many people are living with cancer or how many people died with cancer in Africa. And also we've got an issue whereby there may be this taboo whereby people don't want to discuss openly about the cancer illness, thereby exacerbating these conspiracy theories that it doesn't exist, whereas the fact remains that it is a global menace. The other myth that have been also shared within social media and the internet is that there exists a cancer cure, and that the only reason why it is not on the shelf is because the pharmaceutical companies and supporting services within the medical fraternity, they are withholding medication for their own financial gains, and that in an appropriate time they will be able to release that cure. So they're more than happy to withhold the medication so that they can continue selling the preventive medication or the current treatment, which is chemotherapy and radiotherapy to a certain extent, depending on the cancer. That is another dangerous conspiracy theory, because there is no evidence that there exists any cure for cancer. The only treatment available for cancer is based on the stages of cancer. So stage 1, stage 2, which is early diagnosis. The more you are diagnosed early, the more you can be treated. In other words, there is no cure for cancer. Research have shown that yes, there have been improvement in terms of modern medicines. This is why people are living longer. So being a cancer patient is no longer a death sentence like it used to be about 15, 20 years back, or 30 years. So again, I thought it is important that we share that information, we demystify the myth and also the conspiracy theory, so that people have evidence-based information. As a result, they're able to make informed decisions about their health, about when to seek medication. But the panacea for managing treatment of cancer is early diagnosis, AGR, to make sure that as an individual, you are the best doctor, you know better your body. Any issues with your body should give an alarm or a red light that in its sense should urge you to seek the attention of the GP or your doctor. We'll meet again in the next episode as the Pfebve Cancer Support charity continue to share evidence-based information with the hope that many people will be saved. The objective to save lives. I speak here as one of those patients who was diagnosed with bowel cancer in 2023, and here I am discussing openly about the cancer illness and using my journey and my experience and the information that I have, which has helped me to survive, with the hope that you as well, or your loved ones, will benefit from it. I thank you.